Just jibing about taglines for the clothing.
Keep bamboo strong.
That was like bamboo outside, bamboo inside.
I'm using the wrong thing to compare it to, right?
Oh, mine was more subtle.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're talking about bamboo Malaysia.
That's
and
right.
What else people can make out of bamboo. It's amazing. These clothing items are actually made out of bamboo.
Towels.
And towels, I had no idea. We were used to crude construction with bamboo and jute. So
Exactly,
this is a completely different level. So
Make
joining us,
platforms.
as usual, we have Matthias.
Yeah,
And who have you brought with you today?
Yeah.
We brought our friends from Bamboo Malaysia and a little boy that likes the bamboo as well.
The bamboo boy.
I think this is the bamboo mascot, right?
Yes, yes. It's very cute because usually people, always think that panda only eats. Panda eats bamboo. That's about it, and you can't do anything else with bamboo. But actually, there's 1001 things that you can do, including fabric, clothing line, and even furnitures, even construction, even food, medicine, all sorts of things.
Wow. So your company actually converts bamboo to all these things, right?
Yes. For example, we currently the ones that we do is the fabric line,
Okay.
and the finished product. We don't have like a plantation proper and a factory proper, but yeah.
Matthias, explain to us, how is this green?
I mean, the amazing thing about bamboo is, and I think the boy here is going to fall down. Shaz helps me to.
He's used to
hold
being
him.
hung.
He's used to, yeah.
He's used to being hung. Benefit of being a panda.
The amazing thing about bamboo is it actually grows extremely fast.
Alright.
So it absorbs a lot of carbon dioxide at a very short amount of time. Plus, it doesn't need a lot of water. If you think about the classical cotton that people use for clothing, especially the cotton that's being farmed in India, a huge amount of water is being consumed and a huge amount of fertilizer usually and pesticides. There are even problems in India with farmers spending too much money on buying the pesticides and fertilizer in advance. There have been loads of suicides there. So classical cotton is very, very is very, very tricky from a point of view of its environmental impact. This shirt is actually 50% bamboo, 50% eco cotton. So this is actually a very eco-friendly shirt as such. But the pure bamboo material, because it grows so fast and absorbs so much carbon dioxide and needs so little water, is an amazingly eco-friendly material for clothing and as well for construction. So I think in terms of the future, supplying all of humanity with the things that we need in terms of building materials, in terms of fabric, bamboo, I think, is the optimized option that we've got out there.
Well, Christina, obviously you consulted Matthias before starting out on this. But tell us, where did the idea come about for using bamboo as your raw material?
Because bamboo is very sustainable materials, and then it regrows naturally without any pesticides. That's the reason why we use bamboo.
Okay, consumer's point of view. Does the production cost increase with the usage of bamboo as its raw material?
Well, it's competitive in that sense, but you just think that you are actually contributing to saving the earth. Then it's subconsciously you'll be like, okay, I'll be fine. I'm doing something good about it. Yeah.
Back in the day when we used to chop down the bamboo and we didn't have enough, we would buy a bamboo pole for what, 8 ringgit?
Yeah, man.
8 ringgit a pole.
Hurts.
About. So
During the days.
I don't know how much it costs now, but in terms of putting these products out there, these are going to replace a lot of products that already people consume.
Correct.
So how durable are they?
Okay, in terms of durability, usually about approximately 3 to 4 years.
Depends on how you
depends on
handle
how
it
much.
as well. Yeah.
If you take in care, really extra care and with it, because you don't actually need to use a lot of detergent. Because and you don't even have to use softener because it's very soft as it is already. Because
Especially
this
the
one I'm
towels.
wearing like bamboo. This is 95% bamboo.
She's inviting me that feeling. So I will. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It feels good.
You don't even have to.
It's true. How about mine?
Okay, I'll feel yours too. It is soft.
This is the only time in the show you get a woman asking you to feel her clothing.
So without using the detergents, you know, the harsh materials, eventually we are give good to the earth already. I mean, we're friendly to the earth.
Without using those products.
Yes, by using the product.
So you've got benefits all along the supply chain. You've got benefits in the production of the raw material, you know, little water, huge amount of carbon dioxide being absorbed, fast growing. I mean, 3 to 5 years you can harvest. A lot of other plants or especially forest product need a lot longer. So in that sense, but I think what we need to do is we need to as well bring it on a larger scale to Malaysia and look at bamboo as a plantation option here in Malaysia, because so far there are no real large-scale plantations here, and it would be great if Malaysia picks this up as a eco-friendly innovation technology that can be used here in the country.
So if we're chopping down his food, how is it good for him?
It's a different species of bamboo. Bamboo actually in the world, there's 1,200 species.
Okay.
So whatever we use is not his food. So
It's not his food.
It all looks the same to us. No, it's not?
No, it's not. It's a different kind.
I see.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
So Bamboo Malaysia, this is like what products do we have? Towels,
Yeah, we have towels, undergarments.
shawls,
For
undergarments.
Undergarments for men
See how he
and ladies.
lights up with the undergarment.
Yeah, I know. He's like, whoo.
Eco-friendly undergarments.
Eco-friendly undergarments.
Yeah.
It won't be the first time that we've had garments which are eco-friendly on the show. We had another company with eco-friendly garments as well. This is becoming a trend. How have your consumers taken to this? How receptive are they of these products, Christina?
Well, most of the time, for example, they are a bit like, you know, when they first said bamboo, are you sure? Like, you know, like, yeah, feel it. And they're like, okay. And then, you know, they start slowly like getting it. And it's like,
they don't
and
believe
they
it
said-
at the moment.
They don't believe it.
Yeah,
when you
yeah,
first
because
tell
it's
them
hard to
bamboo.
believe.
They always say, bamboo, is it itchy? Make yourself body itchy?
That's the thing
That
we
kind of
have on
things,
our minds. Right.
Steven's going to test out something. Turn it around, see if it's the undergarment.
It's
not.
the undergarment. I think that one is the undergarment, right?
Yes, that's
Oh.
for the guys, yeah.
They have a taste and design as well.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
And it's really cooling.
Okay, all right, we'll test it out.
Yeah,
And
man.
it's
Take a
breathable
look, take a
as
look,
well.
take a look.
It's breathable.
Breathable.
Wow.
Okay, amongst other things, it's natural antibacterial.
Yes.
That means no smell.
Yes.
Wow.
Breathable, pleasant and soft feeling. Natural anti-ultraviolet. Why do we need that for?
This is going to go on Facebook, you do realize.
Only when you're going to be suntanning out there on your balcony,
You'll
then you've
be
got
wearing
the
that,
UV filter.
Excellent moisture.
Unless you're planning to switch color schemes.
Odor-free, superb comfort.
Sales will shoot up.
Sales will now shoot up thanks to that recitation.
Is this my size?
Right, besides fabric, Matthias, you mentioned construction.
Yes.
Again, we did the very crude stuff. What are the more refined constructions that can utilize bamboo?
Yeah.
I can't recall exactly where it was, but I've seen a house here in Malaysia that have used mainly bamboo as a building material. If we think back about the kampung style of building our houses, you know, a lot of these natural materials were being used, and the benefit of them is the cold air, the cooling effect can come into your house as well if you have a kind of open concept of living the kampung style. Then you can use the bamboo, obviously classically, and we see that still in a lot of countries, as scaffolding. If you look at Hong Kong, all of the scaffolding, it's not steel or wood, it's all made from the bamboo material. And bamboo is one of the most versatile and strong materials. There's the bamboo school in Bali, which is famous as one of the most eco-friendly and as well innovative schools in terms of educating children with Mother Nature in the context and bringing innovation to the school. So even a whole school in Bali was built just from bamboo.
Correct.
So bamboo is an amazing material that we need to rediscover. as a material. When I think back about, you know, you can do it 3 to 5 years, you can replant. Even if you chop, maybe most people think when we chop, we do something bad. But if it's in a sustainable way that we regrow it and bamboo regrows by itself, you don't actually have to, you know, plant again the bamboo. So it's a very efficient way. It's the same like in my kampung. We used to, in the village, for winter, to actually give ourselves heat, because it's very cold in Germany, we used to chop down those birch trees. And they regrow by itself in 20 years. So there's a sustainable forest strategy that's actually controlled by the kampung people in my village. Same you could do with bamboo. When you chop it, you harvest it, it regrows by itself. So it's very eco-efficient.
I don't feel so bad about chopping down those trees in high school now. I thought we were doing something very devastating.
It grows back by itself.
That's good. That's good. That's the amazing thing.
Yeah.
That's the amazing thing.
Load off our conscience.
That's right. Now, I also had the opportunity to actually check out Bamboo Malaysia's website. So apart from undergarments and garments, they actually have furniture.
Yes, we have small furnitures, small bamboo goods like gifts, souvenirs, and yeah, we're planning to expand it further in the long run.
Again, how receptive are people to furniture made out of bamboo?
Okay, because we have the traditional side. Because you see in Malaysia, there's a lot that people use traditional design-wise, but the ones we import is very, very unique, very modern design. So when people, actually we have our showroom in Plaza Mont Kiara, and we invite people to come and you know, have a look at it. And it's a very, and some people are like, are you sure this is made of bamboo, you know? And it's like, yes, it is. It's amazing because it's the fine, it's very fine and it's very beautiful.
Yeah, you can see some of that in their website itself. What's the address again?
It's bamboomalaysia.com.
Bamboomalaysia.com.
Again, Malaysians, we want everything, right? We want it to be eco-friendly, we want it to look good, we want it to last long, and we want it to be cheap on top of everything.
If you didn't.
What's the price scale like? You said competitive, but roughly, compared to other products which are non-bamboo.
The price is slightly higher than the normal cotton, I would say,
But it's longer lasting.
Yes.
And it's biodegradable at the end.
Biodegradable.
Yes.
And natural anti-ultraviolet.
Biodegradable.
That means I can just...
That means after 5 years it disappears. I'm just kidding. Alright,
very good.
Yes. All of this, like the price, it boils down to volume of production, volume of sales. So at the end of the day, the consumer out there needs to take on the challenge. If we want to see organic food being cheaper, if we want to see bamboo being cheaper, if we want to see the eco-friendly products being cheaper, you and me out there need to put our money where our mouth is. For the sake of our health as individuals, for the sake of the health of the planet, for the sake of the health of your children, buy green, then we will see prices fall. At the moment, the people who buy green is a minority. That's why prices are still higher. Do it for the sake of your children and do it with the things in mind that we will save a lot of money in the long term, because the cost of correcting the pollution that we are putting onto the planet will be huge for our grandchildren to bear. Let's do it here and now. We need to start here and now.
All right. Any final words from Bamboo Malaysia?
Just to add it on, we're actually going to INBA, which is International Network Bamboo and Rattan Network, and it's in June. And we're actually learning more, a little bit more on the processes. It's a study tour on the bamboo processes and how, you know, how green and things like that. And recently we went to Belgium for a World Bamboo Congress. Where everyone around the world actually participated. There's about 500 people from. Literally everywhere around the world.
So now they don't just go to Belgium for waffles anymore.
They go there for bamboo.
They go there for bamboo.
And this September, we're actually celebrating World Bamboo Day on the 18th of September.
That's such a day.
Yes.
World Bamboo Day.
We celebrate over the world.
Yes.
How is it like celebrated? I'm curious.
Well, it depends on certain. It depends on your country, but we are taking the initiative to celebrate on our part. It doesn't have to be big, extravagant, but of course. If it's big, it's good. But it depends on the
at least we start from somewhere.
Yes.
I have a pretty good idea how you'll be celebrating.
That day, you've got to wear your bamboo innerwear. It's part of the celebration.
I don't think you convinced him to just wear it on one day. He'll be wearing it all throughout the week.
You're right.
Bamboo week.
Looking at the design, hey, I wouldn't mind.
Okay, all right.
Sure.
Just visit our store. Yep.
He'll be heading up to Bamboo, Malaysia after this. I hope you guys check them out as well. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
It's mine, okay?
Well,
thank you guys.
Thank you
now
very
it's time
much.
to take a look at our youth icon, who was in, well, we got various icons all over the place. There were 500 different activities. Here are some of the few icons we managed to interview.
Yep, take a look, right? Taz's name has the story for us.